Hey guys, and welcome to the YouTube. The countdown to Daytona meet is on. We're only 4 days away from Daytona meet 2018. This is exciting. I know that they're going to be, I think, close to 16,000 spectators is what they're expecting. That's a huge amount of people. It's going to be great. I think that the event is going to be so much better this year because of the fact that it's organized and that Truck Fever is putting this on. It is got a lot of sponsorship. American Force is big involved in this year. You're gonna have fuel. You're gonna have RBP. The first thing I want to talk about is, am I going to Daytona Meet 2018? And the answer is no. So you're probably wondering now, well, why are you making this video if you're not going to Daytona Meet? Well, I was going to go, and Saturday actually one of my friends, our family friends, are having a pool party and I won't be able to go. So I was going to go down on Friday, and I looked at it and it just isn't reasonable for me to go down on Friday. And that's where we get into now the tickets and the pricing. So if you are going to Daytona Meet, you probably want to know these things, and you want to know, well, how much is it going to cost me and which ticket option should I choose. So if I would have went down on Friday, I would have left my house 10 o'clock, 10:30 in the morning, and I would have gotten there probably around 12:30, maybe later, which doesn't sound bad. But the only problem is ticket sales did not start until 11. So registration to register your truck did not start until 11. You could not enter into the track because the gates do not open until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time I get in, I'm only going to have a few hours because the gates close at 6 o'clock. And I really want to get back on the road before sunset because it's about 120 to 150 miles to my house from the Speedway. The Speedway is going to be a great host to this year. I'm a big NASCAR fan. Last night was the Coke 600. I love going to the Speedway, and I watch a lot of races there. So for me, I think that it's super exciting that Truck Fever got Daytona International Speedway as their location this year. Whenever they said that they had a location, I was really surprised because last year they had a lot of problems and there was a lot of question, well, will Daytona Meet ever happen again? Well, it's back, and I think that the options they give you this year are really cool. So one of the coolest options I think they gave you this year was the VIP option. The VIP ticket was $100. That's going to get you a reserved parking spot. It's going to get you an official event t-shirt, and it's going to get you an Instagram shout out. I think this was really cool because, you know, it kind of has a VIP feel for a truck meet, and there's not many other meets that you can do that. I don't think there's any. Last year they had that option, but I think more of this year, there's more to it, you know, there's more of a benefit, and I think it's really cool. You know, I'm sure they're going to give you a lot better parking than you would with a regular registration. So then they had the pre-registration. That ended, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I think that was a good option, you know, to pre-register, because you just had to print out your ticket, and once you got to the track, just, you know, roll down your window, show them your printed ticket, they scan it, you go right in, and, you know, that is your registration. They already have all the information, everything. This way, you actually have to go, when you get to the track, do all the registration, and pay them $75. It was $50 or $55 to pre-register. It was $55 to pre-register, and that ended 2 weeks ago, like I said. So now, once you get there, it's going to be $75, and that gives you 2 spectator tickets. So that's a great idea if you have your girlfriend or you have a buddy with you that you're taking to the meet. I think this is a great option. It is a really good deal. I've heard it's for all 3 days. I'm not really sure on that. I'm not going to commit to that 100%. I know spectator tickets are $20 each. And yes, that does cover the 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The meet is going to have a lot of really cool events. One of the main events that they had last year and is going to come back this year is the American Force Bikini Contest. If you are on Instagram and you follow Chance Few, he runs Graphaholics and he is also on YouTube. His wife, Megan, is, I think, going to enter in that contest. I'm not sure. I know he mentioned that on Instagram, so I think that that's something cool if you want to go watch, or maybe you know somebody, your girlfriend wants to enter. They're also going to have the RBP Burnout Contest. That's going to be cool. They have dyno pools. I think for 3 pools it's $60. So not too bad if you want to see how much horsepower your truck's making, or you just want to do a dyno pool because you have never done it before with your truck. I think that's a cool opportunity that they have there. They're going to have audio competitions. Those are a lot of fun. If you've ever been to a truck meet and never been to an audio competition truck meet, whenever they have that at a meet, it is really, really cool. There are really, really loud systems. They hit really hard. Some of them shake everything inside. Literally, the whole entire truck is shaking in some of those trucks. It's crazy. I promise you, you would not want to miss that if you have never seen that. So, audio guys, Daytona meet is going to be the place to be. The next thing we get to, we've talked about the event, we've talked about the tickets. We're going to get into the mini meets and the things like that. Last year there were a lot of guys who were up at the mall, the Volusia, I think it's called Volusia Mall, or Volusia County Mall, right there across from the track, and the meet was at the Ocean Center, and a lot of guys hang out there. I imagine they're going to be doing the exact same thing again this year. For those of you who have been to Nopi, I personally have never been, but I've heard of this and seen this on Instagram. A lot of guys ride up and down the strip. I imagine in Daytona it's going to be no different. There are going to be guys who will just go to the beach, or they'll ride up and down the strip, and they'll never even go into the speedway. They'll just ride around the whole entire time. I think that, you know, it's cool to see that stuff. I think that that's some of the things you see with meets. You see meets within meets. I know the guys who have been to Nopi have said that they have a lot of those things where they meet up in parking lots of stores and stuff that are big, and they have mini meets or, you know, smaller get-togethers. I think that's really cool. If you were staying down there, that would not be a problem. You know, if you were staying Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then leaving on Sunday, I think that those meets are a great, great option for you to go to, because it's like after Daytona meets over and the gates close at 6, the party does not stop. Literally, they're advertising this as a 3-day destination. This is going to be a big party, the country's largest truck meet. I really think it's going to be great. If I could go on Saturday, I would be all for it. One of the things I like about Saturday is they're going to have a country music concert. They're going to have Mackenzie Carey. Let's see who the other one is here. It said that they're going to have. They're going to have Stephen Quinn and Amber De La Cruz. They are going to be performing on Saturday. I think that the concert idea of having live music is really, really good, because you're going to get a lot more people, and you can go hang out at the concerts. That's going to be really cool. I think that that's a good addition to the meet this year, and I think we're starting to see as each year comes up, they're adding more and more to this meet, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. The main thing I like about these type of truck meets is the convoys. The convoys that are going to start probably within the next few days are going to be great. There's going to be guys coming from Georgia, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, and they're probably going to be in a convoy of 30 trucks, some of them. It's going to be crazy. All the interstates, I imagine you're going to see trucks coming from everywhere. I saw on the Daytona Truck Meet Instagram, they've talked about a lot of guys coming from Canada. They say they've already left. That is awesome that, they're coming all the way to Daytona Truck Meet. I know last year our local custom shop here in town, Ernie's Southern Off-Road, they actually did a convoy. Actually, it was 2 years ago they did this. They did a convoy and they had someone film a video of them, going down the highway, and every single truck, it really highlighted their exhaust and highlighted just the overall builds of the trucks, and it was really cool to see each individual truck pass by, and the exhaust setups were really cool to hear as they went by. I hope we see more of those. It's a great time to get rollers and, really good pictures of on the highway, and, more opportunities to video and take pictures of your trucks than you would normally have at a regular truck meet, because a lot of people are going to be traveling to go to this. They're going to pass through a lot of cool places on their way down. So I think this is a good place to have the meet. It's like a central location. Daytona Beach is historic itself. I just feel that they have gotten it right now. This is going to be much more under control, I think. Of course, they mention on their website that, like I said, the beach meets and the mall meets and, just parking lot meets are not organized by them. So, of course, there's going to probably be issues with those. But overall, at the track, it's probably going to be just a fun time that it's going to be organized and under control. And everyone's just going to be enjoying it. You won't have to worry about, oh, am I going to get ticketed for this or that, because, they're going to be, I think, more understanding at the track. And, of course, they have the burnout contest and the audio contest that are contests you can enter into. It's not like you're just freely doing burnouts or freely bumping your music or any of that. I think that they really have an organized meet. The last thing is the vendors. They're going to have American Force Fuel, the Spike Lug Nuts company is going to be there. They're going to have the show, or the channel Velocity is going to have their show, The Lifted Life, it says here, is going to be on there. I think that's going to be really cool to have them there. Also, Hostile Wheels is going to be there. RBP, as I said, is. And there's somebody I'm forgetting. Oh, SCT tuners and Bully Dog programmers are going to be there as well. So I'm sure they're going to be giving away a lot of stuff. They're going to have raffles, and they're going to have their products on display there for you to walk around and look at. I think Daytona Meet is going to be great. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I hope that those of you going to Daytona Meet have a blast. Maybe we can recap it after and look at some of the things on Instagram, or talk about how the meet went just from seeing it online and seeing my friends that went and talking to them. And then we can go into, things of getting my build ready for truck meet season. So thank you guys for watching.